about Reverend Dr. Sherwin Yancey. He's coming home. He's coming home. He will be home this week. So continue to pray for him as we pray for you. So, church hurt. It's amazing how many topics one can come up with concerning being hurt in the church and being, upset with the way ministry is ran, with being upset with the way masses ran. It's so funny. I've been having so many different people from all religious backgrounds, that have complimented this Church Hurt series because it helps so many people, and that's what it's about. It's about being a blessing. It's about helping. It's about enlightening and encouraging people not to allow small things to deter you from your walk or your relationship with the God that you serve or the God that you believe and the God that you love. So with that being said, today our topic is going to be a favorite of a lot of people. Excuses. Oh my goodness. Excuses. Morning, sir. How you doing, Josh? James Jefferson. Bless you, sir. Excuses. Oh my God. Somebody woke up this morning and said an excuse. Whatever it may have been, somebody made an excuse. I can't come to the prayer at 8:30 because I woke up late. I couldn't come to the Sunday school at 9 o'clock because I had to get all the kids ready. I couldn't do this because the alarm went off too late. So excuses. Why do people make excuses concerning the church? Why do people they only make excuses concerning things that they do not want to do, they don't care to do, or they just don't plain feel like doing it. So people make excuses. And in high school, I went to Leo Catholic High School, 7901 South Sangamon Avenue, Chicago, Illinois, right? And there was a teacher when I was there all 4 years. His name was Stephen Williams. He was also a football coach and a track coach of mine. And he had this one saying on the board. So every day you go into class, you would look at the board and there was this saying. I mean, that saying, I promise you, was on the board, from my knowledge, from 1998 when I started that school to 2002 when I graduated from Leo High School. And it was, excuses are tools of incompetence that builds bridges to nowhere. Those who use these tools are the masters of nothing. And we almost, I don't know if we had to say it almost every time we went to class, or whenever somebody had an excuse, or whenever something didn't go right, we had to quote, and we had to know this. I don't even remember if it was a grade or not, but we had to say, excuses are tools of incompetence that build bridges to nowhere. Those who use these tools are the masters of nothing. So that's why here I am, 36 years old, remembering something that I was taught, because I understand what an excuse is. Therefore, I don't have to make an excuse, because I don't want to be the master of nothing. I want to be the master of something, right? I want to be able to say what I mean and mean what I say. I don't want to be the person that goes around and say, well, I'm going to come and visit your church, or I'm going to do something and never do it, or never have the intentions on doing it. For that reason, I might just keep that to myself. I might as well not even have placed that into the atmosphere. It's better, better to not make a vow than to make a vow and not keep it. I believe the Bible tells us. But excuses, people make excuses for the wrong reasons. First of all, what I want to say, and like I said, this is me, you grown. A grown person, an adult in the United States of America, you have freedom of speech. You can say and choose to do what you please, right? And God even gives you your very own free will. Utilize it to the best of your ability. Do the best you can with what you have. Sometimes you will have an opportunity to do some great things. Sometimes you have an opportunity maybe not to do some great things or whatever. But if the world gives you lemons, make lemonade. Make the best out of every situation you have. You don't need to make an excuse. Make the best. Make every situation you are in your very best, because you never know when it will be your last. So I encourage you today to be excuse free. You didn't go to church this morning because you didn't want to go, right? Excuses. Don't make excuses. Leave excuses where they need to be, right? We're grown. We can do what we want, when we want, how we want. If we're going to be there, be there. If we're going to do it, do it. If you're not, it's better to just zip your lips. Remember what we used to do back in the day? Zip your lips and throw away the key. Sometimes it's better to zip your lips, throw away the key, so that you don't have to make an excuse. But one thing I try to do is, if I put it out there, whether I can do it or not, anybody that knows me know I will do my very absolute best to keep my word. Because your word is your bond. If you can trust somebody's word, you can trust them. You know, you can deal with them because you can depend on them. You can rely on them. And God, the God that we serve, the God that you believe in, if you love him, if you trust him, then the things that you do, you will do them, and you will, God can trust you doing it. God trusts you with his word. He trusts you with the things that he's given you the ability to do them, and do them for his glory. So if you haven't learned anything today, I want you to learn to be excuse free. One thing one of my little personal models and my personal goals in life is to have no regrets. Because anything, and I use this analogy as I get ready to close, because I know I'm probably over my time. One thing I tell people all the time, if you ever seen the movie Roots, he beat Kunta Kinte until he said his name was Toby. What's your name? Kunta Kinte. Boy, your name's Toby. Hit him again. What's your name? Kunta. That man got beat as being Kunta Kinte until he got sick and tired of being hit. He was sick and tired of being sick and tired of. And he just said, okay. And he gave up and said, I'll be Toby if it can stop me from being hit. So it taught me a lesson. And the lesson is, can't nobody do anything to me that I don't allow them to do. And I won't do anything unless I have made up in my mind that it's something that I want to do. So with that being said, be excuse free. Go to somebody's church. We're doing Sunday school in about, I'm running late, y'all, because I'm coming from visiting the sick. We started Sunday school like right now. Pastor's starting for me, and I'm almost there. If you want to come, 9 o'clock sharp. Also, we're going to do a Sunday school recap later on Walter Jones Sunday School Live a little bit later today. So check us out. God bless you. God keep you. Go to church, pray, go to Sunday school, live a great and successful life. God bless.